It just keeps getting worse for Democrats. Donald Trump revokes Joe Biden's security clearance to classified and sensitive information. I love every second of it. I love seeing Elon Musk and Donald Trump make all corrupt Democrats be held accountable for their behavior, and they are totally melting down and going absolutely insane. It's Christmas, 365 days a year for the next 4 years, 24 hours a day. Let's jump into Donald Trump's tweet. There is no need for Joe Biden to continue receiving access to classified information. Therefore, we are immediately revoking Joe Biden's security clearance and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. He set this precedent in 2021 when he instructed the intelligence community to stop the 45th president of the United States, me in parentheses, from accessing details on national security, a courtesy provided to former presidents. The Her report revealed that Biden suffers from poor memory and even in his prime could not be trusted with sensitive information. I will always protect our national security. Joe, you're fired. Make America great again. Donald Trump, Truth Social post, 6:21 p.m., 2/7/2025. So, it says, our CIA and our government knew that in Joe Biden's prime, he couldn't be trusted with sensitive information. And why is that? Because the Biden crime family and his lowlife son sell out America to America's enemies and the highest bidder, all for their own personal gain. Joe Biden, his wife, Hunter, the entire Biden crime family should be in Gitmo for life. If anybody else did what the Bidens did, they would be sentenced to so many years, they would literally build the prison on top of you. Here, let's let Joe Biden tell you himself what a dirtbag he is.
Something that you do have oversight of as president. Should former President Trump still receive intelligence briefings?
I think not.
Why not?
Because of his erratic behavior unrelated to the insurrection.
I mean, you've called him an existential threat. You've called him dangerous. You've called him reckless.
Yeah, I have, and I believe it.
What's your worst fear if he continues to get these intelligence briefings?
As he falls
I'd
asleep.
rather not speculate out loud. I just think that there is no need for him to have that intelligence briefing. What value is giving him an intelligence briefing? What impact does he have at all, other than the fact he might slip and say something?
Let me ask you then something that you do have oversight of as president. Should former President Trump still receive intelligence?
Joe Biden just described himself. He's a threat to the United States of America, and he's beyond corrupt. It's a total joke. He's just a disgrace. Well, anytime I hear somebody say, Joe was such a decent man, you're just an idiot that hasn't been paying attention. Trump also announces that he will be removing illegal immigrants that are currently on Social Security. And Democrats will say, illegal immigrants don't get Social Security. That's a lie. People take planes from all over the world, come here for a short period of time, apply and get approved, who've never paid into it a day in their lives. Thank God for Donald Trump. Now that Americans are finding out how corrupt USAID is and still is and will always be, all the USAID is, it's a big bank and pool of money collected from taxpayers for Democrats to use as a bribery fund and send money to their buddies all over the world for millions of dollars in kickbacks. And now that American citizens are finding out how their tax dollars have been wasted for corruption and being given in kickback schemes, they want their money back. And so do I. You know what cracks me up also? All these idiots, and there's plenty of them, they're all outraged that they're so stupid and dumb. They pay taxes, and Elon Musk wants to show them where their tax money's going, and they're protesting Elon Musk and Donald Trump, saying, we didn't elect Elon to run the country. We didn't elect Elon for president. No. But Donald Trump was elected president, and he gave Elon Musk a job to be the head auditor of the government, and he's doing his job. I know this is complicated for demented liberals to understand because they have to get over their hate and racism first of Donald Trump and Elon Musk, which is impossible. But how could anybody be mad? This is what you call ultra transparency, where your money's going. And people are mad and outraged and believing memes online that they didn't elect Elon Musk to run the government. Let's let this young construction woman tell you her feelings about her tax money.
I want back every goddamn tax dollar I ever paid in. Ever. I want.
Well, I agree with you. And the only people that wouldn't agree with you are a bunch of corrupt communists and idiots that believe memes online. Those are the only people that have a problem with what Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing. You're just a complete uneducated idiot that believes what's on social media. Let's let this American tell how he feels about the USAID and the tax. It's just all it is just corruption at its highest level. Joe Biden and the Democratic crime machine, they all need to be in Gitmo for life.
USAID thing is so much worse than people realize. Do y'all remember when people were angry at Elon Musk for buying Twitter for $40 billion? Because he could have solved world hunger with that money. Okay? Keep that same energy. Okay? We were supposed to have sent like somewhere around $200 billion to Ukraine. Remember? Remember all those little packages? Well, even Zelensky says that only about half of it even got there. So there's $100 billion that's just floating around somewhere. That could have solved world hunger. But your government was so inefficient and so corrupt, and you don't even care about it? In fact, you are more mad that we stopped USAID for a minute and paused it so we can figure out what the flip all of our money's going to, bro? This is not a normal response. Your reaction is being manipulated by the media. It has to be, because you would be mad under any other circumstances. Imagine your dad left you a business that used to make you $100 a month, and now that business is losing you like $10,000 a month. You would go in and go, what's going on? And it's like pretend it's a mattress company. And you look at the expenditures and you're like, well, these aren't springs and cotton and mattress sheets and things like that. No, we're buying cement in Dubai for 10 times the price that anybody else ever paid. What's going on? And then one of the managers comes up to you and goes, hey, you're not supposed to have access to this warehouse. What are you even doing in here? You would be like, I'm getting scammed so hard, pause everything. Everybody's going to jail, bro. Meanwhile, Maui, North Carolina, and California are all burning down, and we never seem to have enough money for that. Hell, Flint, Michigan's water costs like $1.5 billion, and it would be fixed, bro. We give Ethiopia more than that every year. Then you start looking at all the politicians that have been connected to this thing, and you wonder, why are these guys yelling so much? And you look into how they're receiving their revenue. Oh, it goes out in USAID, it does a little cool loop-de-loop dance, and then comes back to their families. Oh, well, Ross, if it was this bad, the news would have told us about it. Nope, because the other thing USAID is funding is all of the freaking media, bro. They are deciding what you guys think, which is why all of them have made you all think that we're the bad guys this whole time. They knew that if we won, we would see this and cut off their funding. There's a movie called The Truman Show with Jim Carrey where basically everything around him is like a controlled environment and things like that. If you found out that all of the same opinions that you've had from the media for the last 10 years were funded and created for you to have those opinions, wouldn't you pump the brakes a little bit and start thinking maybe the right-wingers aren't so bad? We voted for this so we can see all the leeches that are sucking the money out of all of our company, bro. Join the team.
This was genius. This is one of the best takes I've ever heard on YouTube, social media, ever, explaining just any topic in total truth. Great example, great video. He's a genius. It was excellent. I'm going to leave it at that. Only a complete moron would have a problem with Elon Musk showing you exactly where your money is being spent. Your tax money is being spent. That's why none of us can survive. It's not because we don't have jobs or money coming in. We are being taxed to death. And Democrats are taking all that tax money and putting it back in their pockets.